Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 21 of Outer Worlds, and the control here, the control that we were looking for that will control the robots is in this machine. This is the room where we have all of these things with a central kind of all these monitors here, and there's a lot of robots. One, two, possibly three. Oh, that's a monitor. Three of them, and just right beside it is the control terminal, and it says auto mechanical control terminal. And if we modify their behavior, we cannot select a new mode, but we can select new target and select define intruders. So intruders, now we can change it into all persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like define it as Spacer's choice? See, define intruders as Spacer's choice mechanical. So now definition success forwarded to security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. So now we have changed the intruders as auto mechanical. So they will shoot each other. They will not shoot at human beings anymore. Okay. And I think, how do we get out of here? Oh, okay. I think this way, maybe? Hold on. Let's look at our map. No, this goes down. I think we need to come through here. Go up, maybe? Nope. Okay, through here. Oh yeah. So we are very close, actually, from here. See, this one, this room, we're very close to the exit, and this is the exit right here. This is where we picked up the module, and this was the office of the, I don't know, and then going up here is where we can leave. Transition to Emerald Vale region. Okay, so, and in terms of the items that we have, I think once I didn't realize how much how heavy we are, but I think I might break down armor and extra guns. So I have not done that. So what I spent was just looking at find out a way to get to the mechanicals. River hideout. What's this? Transport wreckage. Okay, so now we report back to, oh, I don't look forward to reporting back to Adelaide. She's gonna say that we actually we exercise treachery. Instead of siding with them, we sided with the company. Is this the right place? Wow, they're even the guard is not here anymore. So I guess they're just, yeah, when we turn off the power they're all gone. So this is like dead sea. Oh, this is what I'm referring to. So they've got fruit trees growing all over.
I know, I'm trying to think. found a spoil.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm passing through. I'm trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Enduring Ted. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers. Why are you telling me these? You're lucky your comp's full of idiots.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Oh.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on, I've got one more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
The elusive Part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Okay, what did we get? 500 cartridges.
What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go, yeah. And then the other person that we need to talk to is Grace. Right?
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Okay. Guess nobody has a kind of star on their head anymore, so I guess we come down here and talk to, and we'll get this.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Yeah, Bill Murray
I
eyes.
do this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
I hope we have a dumb answer to this. Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. I like this. Yes, yeah. We just don't know. I like pressing buttons, I guess.
Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Listen here, Hullhead. I'm only gonna say this once. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Tobson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Uh-oh. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this angered. Yeah, I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. Yeah, we know this. His son died, right?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted.
I knew it. It would got to be a son or a daughter.
I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Yeah, I knew it. There's got to be some really, really painful. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Yeah, I'll need some help. Isn't just going to leave his post. Yeah, I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
Wow.
The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
That makes a lot of sense. Although it's like, what's that green? Soylent Green? Soylent Green, Charlton Heston. Way back. It's an old movie. You think they'll convince Reed to step down? That's disgusting. What happens when...
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay, enough talk. Leave the conversation. And I think we take this, right? Okay, she said we need to talk to these two guys. We already talked with them.
Adelaide's okay.
Where is that? I think there's a fast travel here. Can we fast travel to town? What is this? Oh, here. Okay, well, let's fast travel to here. Yeah, cool. Titus Androidicus. That looks like a Roman imperator. Titus Andronicus. From the arena Burbage 2000 and Burbage 3000. So they're the mechanicals are also actors. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Everything is really tongue-in-cheek. So there's a lot of sarcasm going on. Enrays are an exotic effect discovered in the early 20th century. Enray task force. Okay, so we need to talk to... He's in the Saltuna. Where... Oh, Edgewater. In the high office right there. So the man in the ivory tower. Right there, right? Okay, where is the main entrance? Now the key is to convince him to leave. And then, or if we have to kill him. Wow. One life for many lives. Oh, but he's got 2 security with him.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
You know what? Can we save here? Let's save. No, 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 no. I want to save. Okay. Let's leave the conversation. Let us save this in case we make the wrong thing and we have to kill him. I am hoping we can talk him out of his job, or maybe even sharing power. I don't know. That we don't have to kill him.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
I delivered your message, but I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back.
I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands.
I want to talk to you about something.
Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that. I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Yeah, how long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to the. Things have been going badly for you these last years. To a single strain of a.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
Have you some kind of a
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
So it's totally inept.
And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
You without medicating, yeah? You withhold medicine from your own workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. Go ahead.
You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
So, hang on. So, what are you canning here exactly? Wow, alien fish with every meal. Talk about living the high life.
Every meal? Hold on there, friend. This isn't Byzantium. We eat once a day, in accordance with Spacer's Choice Nourishment regulations.
Once a day? Jeez.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I could convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
This is an ugly place to live. Of course, people are going to walk away.
Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Oh, this is locked.
Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling king.
Oh no, we might have to kill this guy.
Her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Perception. You and Adelaide have a personal history. No, we are locked out.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage.
No.
I admit the fault. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion.
You know what? Oh no, I guess hold on. Jeez. So the perception check we failed. I knew we should have invested more in
You just killed him. Mr. Tobson. Reed Tobson, you know, my boss? I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You can't help yourself, huh? Took a couple knocks to the cranium. I get it. Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
Okay, that's a guard. That's another guard. Okay, I think we might... Whoa, what's in here? I hope nobody heard us. Terminal access. Welcome from Robson. Your request for additional building materials has been denied. The walls around Edgewater were built 30 years ago by your predecessor. Any alteration, expansion, or repairs to this wall must be signed and approved by your predecessor. If your predecessor is unavailable due to incarceration, re-education, or death, it is your responsibility to obtain a last will and testament demonstrating your predecessor's intention. Exit. Ouch. Ouch. Wow. Okay, I hope wow, let's just get out of here. I don't know what I did here, but anyway, I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you'll join me in the next episode. Bye.